And then they would go before these money changers, which were Israelites, which were like guys of prominent positions, Sadducees and so forth. And what they would do is they would take the money of whatever country that you living in, that silver, because money back then was gold and silver. Your exchange of money was gold and silver. And you would take your silver of that country, you would take an ounce of silver, 10 ounces of silver, and then you would turn them into the shekel. Because in order for you to pay your offerings, your tithes, your anything, you couldn't give them a Persian coin. They wouldn't accept it. You have to change your money over to the shekel, or the Hebrew form of money, so you can understand. And then when you take that money, you would give it to the high priest, you would give it to the temple, you would give your offerings, okay? Now what these guys did, the middlemen did, they put an interest on that shit. So they made profit off of that. That's why even Bill Still said that. And you can bring that up if you want. Where Bill Still said that. He said that was the only time that the Lord went off, man. Grabbed the whip and turned over tables, benches, banks, and whipped the hell out of them. And when he made a statement, he said, "My house shall be my house shall not be a house of a den of thieves, but my Father's house shall be a house of prayer." Get that, so we can get the actual.
Yeah, this is the actual quote that Yahushua said. He said, Matthew, the book of Matthew 21:13, and said unto them, "It is written, my house shall be called the house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves."
You have made it a den of thieves. And that's what all you guys are doing, man. Hey, ISUPK, you guys did that debate. Now you're selling the copies of the DVD for $25. Because it's about money with you guys, man. Nate, you all about goddamn money, man. To keep that dragon of yours happy. Okay? Yeah, she is a dragon, okay? She's a motherfucking dragon. And if you got a problem with that, you know where I am.
Matthew 21:12. And Yahushua went into the temple of the Most High and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers.
What did he do? He overthrew the banks. Who's running the world today? The bankers, dummy. The Rothschilds, what were they? Money changers, bankers. The patriarch of the Rothschilds, it was who? What's his name? Moses Amschel Bauer, which he was a rabbi. If you're a rabbi, you got to the word rabbi, Rabboni, means master. What did he master? He mastered the law. So he understood how the money system worked, man. You want to control, even one of the Rothschilds said that. Give me the power to control the nation's money system, and I care not who makes the laws. And that went over your head.
Well, if I may, it was Andrew Jackson. He borrowed a statement from Yahushua about the bankers. He said, "You are, and by
you are thieves, and by the eternal God, I shall rout you out."
That's it.
It says, and overthrew the table.
And then it was the devil that said that, which he was a fucking Indian killer. You fucking devil.
Wait a minute. Why didn't he quote the Enuma Elish? Why didn't he quote the Kibra Negas?
He wasn't there to teach him.
He quoted the Bible, man. Andrew Jackson quoted the Bible when he said, "You are a den of thieves, and by God, I'll rout you out." All right? Showing you the power of the book, showing you the power once again.
I was suing Betty. He admitted that, the Bible didn't, what's the word, plagiarize everything from the Egyptians, just some of it. Well, what's some? You guys make these empty fucking statements, man, and you don't back it up with nothing, man. You just make these statements. So when guys like us question you as to what year was that, who did that, who discovered it, how much of it was plagiarized, y'all don't know what to say. Y'all don't know what to say. That's why your black asses did not come back down to 34th Street, man. We know you niggas, man.
Just for the record, we'll say it again. The Bible is the most powerful book on the planet Earth, bar none. All right?
And the Enuma Elish ain't shit. And the Epic of Gilgamesh ain't shit. All right? None of them books ain't shit.
Ain't worth the hill of beans. It says, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves. Now I looked up that word table in the Blue Letter Bible, and it comes from the Greek word trapeza, right? It says a table. To set a table, the point is down here. The table or stand of a money changer, where he sits, exchanging different kinds of money for a fee, agio, and paying back with interest, loans, or deposits. So basically, that's the same concept that the banks use today. You know, it's called fractional reserve banking. You know, they'll have a certain amount of money, and then they'll lend above that amount. You know, which is 10%. All they have to do is have 10% of whatever they're going to loan out in the bank, and then they charge exorbitant amounts of interest, which is usury. You know, based off of money that doesn't even exist. Because in order for them to loan you $1,000, all they have to do is have $100 within the bank, and they can loan you $1,000. So here it is, they only have $100, but they're loaning you $1,000, which don't exist, and then they're charging you interest.
And they don't even deal with the 10% fractional reserve. It's probably 1%. Because now they don't. That's why the society's going down, man. This society, you can't even see. And you black consciousness, stop calling yourself black consciousness, man. And that term, by the way, you stole it. Since you want to talk about we plagiarize shit, you stole that from the South Africans, man. Black consciousness movement. You stole that from the black Africans, man.
Well, no, I was looking at the book of Psalms 23 and 5. David said, thou preparest a table, because in the book of Romans 11 and 33, the Heavenly Father compares this knowledge to money. All right? And money is exchanged at the table. So David made...
because they sold out to the bankers.
Yeah.
That's why the word table's there. Because they sold out to the bankers, the elite.
That's right. Yeah, they bring you to the table. The deal is made at the table, right? But anyway, David used the same reference when he said this, Psalm 23 and 5. Thou preparest a table before me, meaning the knowledge, which is akin to money, which is laid on the table, which the Most High, spiritually, the Most High gave us the knowledge. He laid it for us on the table, which goes back to the word bank. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. So all these analogies is attributed to the knowledge. Oil, table, you know, money. So it all ties in, man, you know. But like Elder Tar said, man, you guys got to learn your words, man. Words are very important, the understanding and the meaning of words. You got this knucklehead, what's his name? That guy in... Nathaniel. His name escaped me for a minute there. He's saying that you don't have to look up words. You don't need to learn.
He was a fucking clown, man.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, you're a clown in blackface. You're a clown in blackface. And your men are clowns, man.
Yeah. You know? And really that's what stunts your growth. That's why you guys ain't growing. Because number one, you don't even know the meaning of words. You use words and you don't even know what it means, the true meaning of the word. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right, so we're going back to Ezekiel 37 and 5. Because, you know, the scriptures speak about, they speak about different measurements of money. Like the word for money in the Hebrew is kasap, which means silver. You know, right. And then you have the term shekel, which is basically like a shekel, which also means money. You know, it's like a measurement of money,
which is laid on the table. Everything is put on the table. Hey, even people today, when they want to deal business, they say, well, let's put our cards on the table. Does that mean they have an actual set of cards that they lay on the table? No. They wouldn't discuss business, right? which leads to what? Finance, which leads to money.
All right, so this is back in Ezekiel 37:5. It says, "Thus saith the Lord power."
Can I say this? I looked up the word table from Isaiah 65, and it says the Hebrew word there is